Why is Florida always getting all the shit happening to it? Like, does God hate Florida? Is it because it looks like a penis? Is that why he hates it? He hates penises? When I see a news article with a fucked up headline like homeless man zombie eats other homeless man, or the war on mosquitoes is a war we can't win, or crocodile wins civil case against a man who killed his nephew crocodile, I'm like, yeah, that's in Florida, and I'm always right. Alligator allegations. I don't know, that just made me laugh. Man, alligators and crocodiles look rowdy, like bulletproof though. I think I saw like a video on YouTube of a dude trying to kill an alligator or a crocodile. I don't know. I don't want to mislabel them. And you have to go like straight for the head and like hammer a knife through their tough ass skin. You know, fuck that though. Anything that comes out of the ocean or lakes or bodies of water just scare me. Like those brain-eating amoebas too that are just waiting to go up your nose, past the brain wall barrier, and eat you from the inside out to death. I don't know, man. Water just scares me. But then again, anything and everything scares me. You know. All I really watch on YouTube lately is just those wannabe Chris Hansen predator hunters that I've talked about. Also, I'll watch those resellers that make like little piles of stuff when they go to a garage sale, and then, you know, go to the garage sale person and rowdy lowball offer them, and that person feels really like pressured to take it, and they would say, I appreciate that, because they have like the little camera on them and shit. So of course they're gonna be pressured, you know, with that shit. Those resellers will buy golf clubs and jeans for like $2 or $5 and then resell them for $100 on eBay. Fuck, man. And me personally, I don't mind, you know, a good ripping off, but just of huge corporations, you know, like Amazon and Walmart, etc. I always fucking buy something from them and then, you know, say I didn't get it, or return it and just return a broken one. But, you know, it's a life hack, you know. But you shouldn't mind, because they're big corporations. They're making fucking billions of dollars, you know. But then to go to like a person's garage sale and they're already selling shit for really low, have everything individually priced, those little red or pink dots, you know, those little sell dots, and then just to get rid of it, you know, and then you offer them even less than that. Jesus, man, these mom and pops are just trying to make a living, and you're just screwing them over. But yeah, anyways, those predator hunters, I've seen they've been having trouble putting their videos on YouTube, because YouTube keeps updating their guidelines to include like, hey, don't be harassing a person or accusing them of something without law enforcement. And yeah, that's exactly what these people are doing. The way they lure the predators on Grindr. And man, I feel bad for Grindr, because that's the app I always hear them say that they're lurking on. And I'm sure it's like a good place for gays to meet up, you know, and hook up however they do. But it seems like the only people that are keeping Grindr in business are actually pedophiles and those poser Chris Hansen child decoys, you know. And yeah, you see some of them marked as educational documentaries or investigative art projects. That's literally what they call themselves now, to avoid violating YouTube and getting kicked off. Anyways, you see them, and the hunters will say they've been having these conversations for 2 weeks to maybe 8 months. Like, dude, they have these adult men just texting other adult men child pillow talk, saying shit like, oh yeah, I've never seen a penis, I'm about to turn 14, what does one look like, to multiple people. I imagine just a huge wall of smartphones and just holding all these conversations with pedos. It's like equal parts sad and disgusting. Like, is this really the best way to hunt predators? Because, you know, they do this shit just for the views and the likes, which equals into ad revenue, and then they also get donations, so they're making bank with this shit. So if they got kicked off of YouTube, would they even care to do this anymore? What, they're going to go over to Rumble or Rofkin that doesn't pay out nearly as much for those precious YouTube views? But to these wannabes that get this power rush when they dress up with tactical vests and call themselves bullshit official names and say they're non-profits, when they actually can't give you a tax deductible info for your donations, so they are in fact doing shady illegal shit as well. These wannabes need to go about it a better way. Maybe, I don't know, go to the police academy and actually fucking become a cop. Speaking of Police Academy, man, those movies are badass. I love the first couple of ones. Michael Winslow, that black dude making all those sound effect noises, all badass, and then that cute little black chick that's all tiny and soft spoken, and that running gag is when like she sees criminals doing something, she's like, excuse me, and then she like, blows up and goes, don't move, dirtbag, and pulls out her gun. God, why don't people talk about Police Academy more? There was like a shit ton of them too. Sequels, raunchy as hell, but damn funny, especially when I was a kid. But anyways, back to the Chomo hunters. Yeah, they should train to become a cop, or maybe go to college and then law school and become an actual lawyer, civil servant, help your community the right way. All you're doing is catching these drug addicted retards, and not even the right way, just inciting violence because you aren't handling it through the courts, but just putting them on YouTube internet and just having the public harass them. And then I've seen if anyone goes against these hunters for any reason, then they get shit talked to them by the internet and harassed online from that toxic fan base. If you aren't with the hunters, then you're with the pedophiles. Whatever, honestly, I just watch it because those pedos are cringe as fuck. And I'm literally waiting for one of them to attack a hunter and there be a live execution, like on YouTube. That's my kind of content. And then, my algorithm's all fucked up. It keeps suggesting me this guy called the Cart Narc. Oh my god, this dude, I guess he's based in California and he just patrols shopping centers. And if someone doesn't put their cart back in the cart zones, he goes up to them and annoys the fuck out of them. Puts magnets and stickers on their cars that say like, lazy bones and you just got narked. And God, I swear, man, these people like him and the other ones just annoy the fuck out of the public and think they're untouchable because it's being filmed, and they honestly, in their sick minds, think they're making the world a better place. God, that's the reason I wish YouTube would just disappear one day, and these people who rely on it for that big ass check that they don't even deserve actually have to go into like the real world and get a real job, and they have no skills other than being complete pieces of shit. Maybe I'm just being petty though, right? Speaking of petty, there's the segue. Okay, here's a story of how petty I am or can be. So, back when I was on Facebook a lot, I was friends with this girl I knew from high school named Nikki, right? And she was like an actual model who did photo shoots for like local town commercials and shit like that. So, she was pretty hot. Anyways, she had posted on Facebook one day that she was selling a round little couch, right? I messaged her like, hey, yeah, I'll take it. I can pick it up right now. She's like, okay, great. So I go by and pick up the couch and buy it, right? Anyways, maybe a month passes by and she messages me out of the blue saying, hey, I'm late with my rent payment and it's just me and my autistic 2-year-old daughter. And if you could help me out and lend me money and I'll pay you back. So here at this point in my life, right, I had 2 jobs, but I had a house payment, truck payment, blah, blah. So I tell her, look, I can lend you $120, but when you're able to pay me back, please can you pay me back? Because I'm tight on cash. She says, oh, I can pay you back in a week or so. I say, okay, cool. Come by and grab the cash then, right? So forward to 2 weeks later, she still hasn't messaged me or anything about the money. So, I just wait another week because I get it, and I message her saying, hey, do you have the money I lent you? She tells me, oh, I'm sorry. Something came up. So I can't have it. I can have it in a week from now by the end of the month. I say, okay. And I wait. The week passes by. And I wait, another day or two, and then I message her, hey, it's the end of the month. Did you have that 120 again? And at this point, she says, wow, why do you keep bothering me about this? It's just $120. Get over it. Yeah. So I message back, okay, I understand. Period. And I don't message her back. She doesn't message me back. We don't block each other or anything, but the conversation just stops right there. And then from here, I wait. I wait, and I wait, and I wait. 2 years pass, and I see a post on my feed from her that she was just in a car accident, and her back got really messed up bad, and that she's in the hospital, and if anyone could help her with money because of the bills, she'd appreciate it. So I quickly messaged her, hey, I can help you with $120. And she immediately messaged back, really? I thought you were mad at me. Yes, thank you so much. That would help a lot. And I don't answer. right? I just leave it on red. A couple of hours pass by with me not responding, and she finally messages back, "Oh, okay, I get it. I mean, I'm in a really bad spot, but I see what you did there." And boom, she blocks me. So yes, I waited 2 years to strike with my revenge. Am I petty for this? Oh yeah, of course, super petty, but hey, sometimes revenge is the best thing to keep someone going. And yeah, I guess that's going to be it for today. If you ever think you're being a petty person, just remember my story. And yeah, don't be afraid to wait on your revenge, because the right moment will open itself up. And you know what I say? Whatever slips out of our hands find its way back to us once again. Find its way back to us once again, once again.